Bobby. And I am Sherry. We are Black's Tropical Homestead.
Yeah, I have a YouTube channel. It's just my name, Ryan McIntyre.
My name is Lydia. My channel name is Best Yet Journey.
Andale from Andale Homestead.
Hi, my name is Jamal.
What's up, y'all? Farmer Q here of Lion Crest Outdoors.
I'm Carla, and this is my husband.
Virgil, Time to Grow.
We're with Time to Grow.
I'm Lisa. I'm with our Georgia Suburban Homestead. Hey, I'm Leah from the Hoodstead.
So we are Pruitt Homestead. I'm Noelle. This is Brian, my husband.
Faith Gardens of Tate.
Have a special presentation. That's right, a very special presentation. My friend Just Dorsha here, she's gonna read off an amazing letter. Let's make some noise for Just Dorsha.
Thank you for that introduction. I don't know if I've ever had an introduction like that before. So this letter comes from the mayor of Savannah, Van Johnston. It says, greetings. On behalf of the city of Savannah, it is my pleasure to extend a warm welcome to the attendees of the SoilFamily Expo today, May 21st, 2022. We are delighted that your expo will be held in the city of Savannah to bring together national YouTube content creators who will share with others how to grow and maintain food sources from home. While in Savannah, I encourage you to explore the many attractions our city has to offer. Sample cuisine at the many fine restaurants, enjoy the rich and diverse heritage, and share in our Southern hospitality. Again, I offer best wishes for a remarkable expo and memorable visit. Van Johnson, Mayor of Savannah. And then we have a proclamation from the Chatham County Board of Commissioner from their chair, Ellis Chester. Whereas SoilFamily is all about helping families and communities to grow in all areas, and its mission is to provide engaging, educating, and empowering experiences to enhance the quality of life through agriculture and more. And whereas during the pandemic, SoilFamily started their YouTube channel in September 2021 to share with others how to sustain themselves during these uncertain times, and has amassed a relatively large YouTube following in a short time. And whereas on their homestead or food forest here in Savannah, they have more than 100 fruit trees, vegetables, herbs, chicken, rabbits, and quail. And whereas after seeing people's need and interest in sustainable living, the first SoilFamily Expo was created and will consist of over 50 gardeners who will travel as far as California and Texas and as near as Savannah to share how to grow and maintain food sources from home. And whereas a host of gardeners, vendors will provide educational adventures in homesteading with collaborative virtual experiences, interactive in-person presentations, and holistic experience at the first annual SoilFamily Expo being held today, Saturday, May 21st, 2022. Now, therefore, I, Chester A. Ellis, Chairman of the Chatham County Board of Commissioners, do hereby proclaim Saturday, May 21st, 2022 as the SoilFamily Day Expo in Chatham County in this recognition of its first annual SoilFamily Expo, and extends sincere appreciation for their dedication in helping families and communities to grow in all areas. Thank thank y'all so much for being here. And at this time, we're going to present this to the creators of the SoilFamily Expo, Bobby and Sherry Blacks of Blacks Tropical Homestead.
Yes, sir. Job well done, guys.
You got something to say? How you started?
What's up, Soil Brothers, Soil Sisters?
Hey.
Soil family.
Yes, y'all. We appreciate this. It's amazing. The city has came together and helped us out. We got so many supporters. Our soil family is amazing, and we love all y'all. We appreciate all y'all have done to help bring this thing together. Just speechless. It's amazing.
I mean, I can't add too much to that, but I do appreciate each and every one of y'all for coming near and far. Even the kids. I mean, the kids are like, yeah, what's going on? But yeah, our mission is to grow something. Grow your own food. Drop a seed, see what you get. It's a beautiful thing. It's peaceful. We have tons of giveaways, encouragement, help, whatever you need to grow your own food. Let's get it growing. So I appreciate you all for being here. Our virtual family, our soil family, even our real life soil family. We appreciate y'all. We're gonna have some fun, y'all. So.
All right.
Whoop, whoop. Come on here.
What's up, Soil Brothers, Soil Sisters?
Soil family.
How y'all doing today? What's going on?
Hey, we doing good. Hope y'all doing good too.
He is Bobby, and I am Sherry. We are Blacks Tropical Homestead.
Okay. So what we got here today? What we working with on today? Because we got a lot of beautiful things that looks like we working with. I want y'all to chop it up and let us know what we working with before we just really get into it.
So today is our first annual SoilFamily Expo, which is a YouTube meetup. content creators from all over the world come together and encourage and teach how to grow. Grow your own food. So what are we growing, babe?
Yeah, we got excellent content creators like Crest in the house.
Shout.
All right, so right here we got different ways of growing things in containers, right? So as you can see, I have a milk crate over there that's growing a fruit tree. All right, and then we got a bucket there that's growing tomatoes. I have another bucket here that I got strawberries growing in. Also, a pineapple growing in the pot. All right, so what we're doing is actually showing people who don't have much growing space different ways of actually growing. And there's many more ways than this, but just to give some people some general ideas on what they can do in their situation, we decided to bring this stuff out. We also got a little plant up here called a stevia plant. So we figured that'd be interesting to let people taste
sugar in a pot.
Sugar in the pot, growing on the tree.
So we can we taste it right after you get done running down what y'all are talking about? I'd love to.
That's the reason for it being out here. And she said we are the host of the SoilFamily Expo. So we do have some merchandise that we are selling, which is some water bottles and some t-shirts.
We do have swag bags for all of our participants, and they are full with goodies. So, compliments of SoilFamily Expo sponsor.
Beautiful.
So we have some seeds from So Right and from Baker's Creek. They have they are contributors to the SoilFamily.
So feel free to help yourself with seeds, stickers, water. We have Coca-Cola as another sponsor. They donated all the water and soda. We have Dunkin' Donuts, coffee and donuts, another fabulous sponsor. And we definitely like to thank Queensboro Bank and Trust, another beautiful sponsor that helped put all this together.
It's a beautiful display and it's a beautiful event. Man, it's some great times happening out here today. So why don't we go ahead and try the stevia? You gonna get in here too?
Yeah.
You're like,
like, I don't know about that.
So you just take a leaf and pop a leaf off.
Okay.
Just a leaf?
Yep, just a leaf.
I'll just pop this one off right here.
And eat it and let us know what you get.
Alright, so let's see what we got.
I got your reaction.
Oh, hey, wait a minute. That's good. She like, let me hit that back real quick.
She's looking at the plate like, what the world was that?
Man, that's good.
So that's stevia and it is a sweetener. You probably are familiar with the stevia packets, what they sell in the store.
So basically all they do is dry the leaves out and crush it and whatever and make the
Sydney's still looking at the plan.
She's like, I gotta have that.
Gotta take that home.
I have the hardest time growing stevia.
Really?
Hello world, my name is Lydia. My channel name is Best Yet Journey. I'm in Grow Zone 8A, that's in Columbia, South Carolina. Well, I'm on YouTube, and what YouTube is that I wanted to grow and just document it. And it turned into so much more. Growing has been a big part of my life, and growing things from seeds and buying the plants has been amazing. And I found it that you can grow your own and eat your own. It is not hard to do. And I learned that from a lady named Lady Cheryl, and she on YouTube as well. And I just took off with it. I do interviews, I paint now, I do so many amazing things, but growing is the heart of what brought me to YouTube. And I am so glad to be at the it's not black, it's SoilFamily Expo. Thank you.
What do you grow?
Okay, so I grow a lot. So sometimes I get out of hand. My first year, because I never grew, I put every type of seed that you can put in the ground. But right now, in the season of 22, I have 5 different varieties of cucumbers. Don't give me the name of them because that's not what I do. I have 5 different varieties of tomatoes. tomatoes, I have patty pan squash, zucchini squash, yellow squash. Oh my goodness, I have pumpkin. I have a Cinderella pumpkin. I'm really excited about the Cinderella pumpkin because, hey, if it's a Cinderella pumpkin, I must get me a glass too. So that's what I'm excited about. And I have lemon tree, I have pear tree, apple tree. When you get into growing, you stop wasting that yard space. You start actually getting that yard space and putting food in it. Why? It's not all about just flowers and grass. You should be growing, and that's what my message is. My channel is not really to teach anybody how to grow because I learned from others. It's to encourage you to grow your own peppers. Peppers is my favorite. Peppers, I have over 50 peppers, from fish pepper, jalapeno peppers, black bell pepper, red bell pepper, yellow bell pepper, green bell pepper, Bahama Mama peppers. I have peppers I ain't never heard of, and you ain't gonna find in the grocery store. So I could definitely encourage anyone to get out there and sow a seed, buy a seedling, and grow. Period. That's it.
What's up, y'all? Farmer Q here, Lion Crest Outdoors, YouTube content creator, and we're out here at the SoilFamily Expo 2022. And today, I'm going to be just doing a little presentation where I talk a little bit about gardening, a little bit about my backstory, a little bit about everything we got going on here. And hey, I do gardening, I do homesteading, I do pretty much everything I can within the outdoor space. That's hence the name Lion Crest Outdoors. But hey, we're about to have a great time today, and I'm just elated, excited, on a different level to be here right now. So on YouTube for about a year and 3 months now. I got on there way before that, but I made one video about 3-4 years ago and then just didn't make nothing until when I just said I've been gardening for every bit of 10 years now. It's my 10-year anniversary, y'all. Not that old, 29 years old, so I've been gardening since I first entered adulthood, and I plan to take it to the very end. And speaking of end, that's Farmer Q, out.
I'm Carla, and this is my husband.
Virgil, Time to Grow.
We're with Time to Grow. We're from Virginia. We have a nursery and farm business in Virginia, and we also emphasize gardening education. We love teaching people how to grow their own food. So we'll help you set up your garden. We will teach you how to get your own garden started, or we'll start your garden for you. We'll grow for you. And we just want to teach people to grow their own food and become more sustainable. And we do have a YouTube channel, and Time to Grow. And this is our QR code in all of our social media.
Come on out.
Come check us out. We started during the pandemic, started our gardening, and then our channel, we started last summer, really. We have a young YouTube channel, and our growing journey really started in earnest in 2020.
Right. We've been growing everything since we at least trying to.
Citrus, all kinds of vegetables, and we've got
sunflowers,
some things we're growing.
Seeds, tomatoes.
And we want to show people how you can grow in the small spaces. It doesn't require huge gardens. This pan of greens could feed your family for the week.
With sunflowers.
It doesn't take anything but a little soil and seeds, and so it's not expensive, and it doesn't require a lot of space. That's what we're trying to show people.
Broccoli, peas, even have a lemon growing in the pot with fruit. So you can grow anything containing mint, lemongrass, holy basil, blueberries, you name it. Tomatoes over there. Monstera deliciosa, which is actually a common house plant, but it actually produces a fruit as well that's edible.
It's really the interesting one. I'm Lisa. I'm with our Georgia Suburban Homestead, and we've been homesteading or being self-sufficient, growing our food since 1982. Our business, which is Heirloom Herbs and Edible Flowers, LLC, started out growing edible flowers and herbs for gourmet restaurants in the late 80s. When we moved here to Georgia in 2014, we decided to reopen the business. We put ourselves to graduate school with the herb business. Well, we opened the business to encourage people to practice sustainable living, and that means homesteading in their backyards in residential neighborhoods. You don't have to move to the country to buy property to be self-sustaining. So to show how we're doing it on 3/4 of an acre in a residential neighborhood in North Georgia, we brought heirloom tomatoes that I haven't unpacked yet, honey from our beehives in our backyard. Over here we've got peppers from around the world. Right now we're covering South America, the Caribbean, parts of Africa, and just a couple of things from Europe. On the wall we have Barbados cherries from the Caribbean and cardamom. So I'm a certified herbalist, and a lot of what I grow addresses problems you get when you're older, inflammation problems, sore joints, sore muscles. We also brought something called owie ointment, which is made with plantain, which will heal nicks and bruises and mosquito bites and bee stings, and chapped lips in the winter, and we have some of that, so that's what we brought. All this came off of 3/4 of an acre.
Ah, that's cool.
I'm spinning some alpaca yarn. People wanted to see a demonstration of spinning, so
What's the steps into making it?
well, you get it off the animal, you wash it, you comb it, you create this pencil roving. It's all combed where the fibers are laying parallel to each other, and they're kind of distributed evenly through there. And then, you know, this thing will spin it, and when I move my hands this way, it'll draw it on here. Okay, so you spin, you know, half of it, get another bobbin, spin the other half, and then you mix them together in opposite directions so that then they don't fall apart. See, if I turn loose, see how it rolls up like that? So that's what the finished yarn's going to look like.
How long you been making yarn?
About 20 years. Used to be the men actually did the spinning, and it left the women's hands free for weaving. It takes about 3 times as long to spin a... Oh, see, got distracted. It takes about 3 times as long for a yarn to be spun than woven. So the men typically did the spinning, like Gandhi and all, and the women would do the weaving, and that would free up the women for doing other things. So, you know, back when people had to make their own clothing instead of buying it from the store, you know, they had to weave their own wool up.
Hey, I'm Leah from the Homestead. We're in Zone 7B on Long Island, New York. I've been growing for about 15 years. I'm in a small space, 11 by 14 studio. I grow indoors. My channel's about growing in small space. You don't have to have land. You don't have to have a ton of space to grow your own food. You can do it in a shoe. You can do it in a drawer. You can do it in a bucket. Just get a seed and some dirt somewhere, and you'll be able to grow anywhere in the world. That's all I got.
Faith Garden to Table, and we are here to spill the tea while we drink some tea. So today, as you guys can see here, we have our hibiscus tea. Most of the local gardeners here, we grow hibiscus flowers, and yes, hibiscus flowers are edible. We have lemons as well as spearmint, and then we use some raw sugar, as well as you can add green tea leaves to it. You steep it just like you would your regular tea, and hence you have a refreshing drink for everyone to taste and enjoy.
That sounds amazing. That sounds amazing.
You must try it. You have got to try it.
So what's up next?
So what's up next is being able to teach everybody, not only can you put a seed in the ground, but you can also put seeds in your aero garden, because I also have one of those. If you check out our channel on YouTube, you'll see where I show you how to not only grow in raised bed gardens, but to grow in aero gardens in your kitchen in the smallest space in a corner. You don't even need light because the aero garden comes with light, as well as in containers.
Nice.
Everybody should be able to get up, get out, and grow something.
I'm with that. That's a beautiful message. That's a beautiful message. You have some wonderful products here, and just the same love that you put into your plants that you grow, I can tell that you put the exact same love into these products that you have over here, and it's radiant. That's why I wanted to come over here and just get some good footage, because it's radiant.
Yes, I absolutely love, not only do I garden, but I'm a baker as well as I do small plate catering and charcuterie boards, and I do take a lot of the vegetables from my garden and add those into the products that I sell.
When did you start?
So I started gardening, oh my gosh, about 5 years ago, and then as the years grew, it got bigger and bigger. And so now I have a very nice sized garden on the outside, as well as I grow in pots on my back patio and inside my kitchen. I have 2 aero gardens.
Hey, ain't nothing gonna stop her from gardening.
Nothing is going to stop me. And we all know that right now we have the rising prices in the grocery store. I don't really have a lot of trouble in getting the things that I need because I have a backyard grocery store.
100%.
My Alabama gardener, sharing my experience and my journey with gardening, trying to help out those who are trying to learn, and also trying to learn a little bit along the way myself.
Hey, well, it's welcome and it's beautiful. We're super happy to have you here at the Soil Expo,
Yes.
SoilFamily Expo 2022.
Yes, the fellowship is great.
Yes.
The hospitality is great. Thank you, Mr. and Mrs. Soil Family. That's what I'm gonna call y'all. Bobby and Sherry. Yes, it's been great.
Yeah, we got a rare sighting with the Mr. Spoon.
He's always in the background lurking somewhere.
He the eyes.
There you go.
He's actually the muscle as well. I just act like I'm doing everything. I do a lot now. I do a lot. But he digs the holes, like she said.
Hey, somebody got to do it.
Big holes, anyway.
Hey, but hey, much love to y'all. And once again, we appreciate y'all coming to the SoilFamily Expo 2022. And
yep, looking forward to 2023.
That's right. Bigger and better. All right.
So we are Pruitt Homestead. I'm Noelle. This is Brian, my husband, and we live in Pooler, Georgia, which is right outside of where we are right now in Savannah. We have a 1/4 acre property in a subdivision where we grow food in our front and backyard. I get to grow a bunch of herbs. He built me a beautiful herb garden, and so I make balms and oils and salves, while Brian makes salsas and hot sauces, all kinds of good stuff, yummy stuff. We do markets out in the area, and we get to share what we make, and we love to grow food. This guy is a massive tomato grower. We got all kinds of things growing in the front yard, and people just love driving by the house and doing the old stare by.
That's right. When did y'all start?
Well, he's been doing it a lot longer than
I've been growing food for probably 7 or 8 years, but we got really serious about it about 2 years ago when the whole world shut down, and we said, you know what, let's grow some food right in the front yard.
Yep.
Okay.
Andale from Andale Homestead out of northeastern North Carolina. I'm a gardener, new gardener, only been gardening about 3 years, but I have fallen in love with it. And so what we get to do is share our enthusiasm and our love of growing today, and I'm so excited about that.
What do you grow?
We grow, well, mostly vegetables. We have, right now, we have some collards and some cabbage and some tomatoes and cucumbers. We have some peas and green beans. I have learned just in the last few years to be able to preserve. And in this day and time, we need to be able to be aware to have food stored. And so we're growing our own food, eating our own food, and knowing that the preservations, the things that are in the store food might not be quite as healthy as when you grow them in the backyard and you know exactly what's in your food. And so that's been a wonderful thing. I've learned to can and to hydrate and grow herbs, to be able to have our own medicine cabinet at home. It's been wonderful.
Where did you start from?
Where did I start from? Well, I started back in 2020 when the pandemic came around and the grocery stores started looking a little weird. So we decided that we needed to grow our own food. And just in case, if the shelves continued to be bare, we needed to be able to eat. And so that's what we're doing.
Not too far, I know. I'm Summer. I've been here just over 2.5 months, I think. About 3 months now. I've been working childcare my whole life, but I love the museum because it's interactive childcare education and all outdoors.
I've been working here since October of last year, and I'm pretty new to childcare actually. The most experience I have is summer camp for a week, but yeah, other than that I'm enjoying it.
And what's your name?
My name's Ryan.
Ryan. And what do y'all have, like, what's at y'all craft table?
Craft table today, we are making a basket of worms, so the kids get to decorate, they get to pick out their own color basket and kind of construct everything, or some animal masks.
Do y'all have a YouTube channel, or y'all just...
Yeah, I have a YouTube channel. It's just my name, Ryan McIntyre. My last name is McIntyre. I make short films.
I got an Instagram, summer.vt.
And it's a liquid that you're supposed to drink every day. Who knows what that liquid is? Yeah, I heard it. It's water. Awesome job, friend. Well, I have a harder question for you. Let's see if you get it. Now, how does water fall out here? We have something to breathe in every second in order to live. Who knows what that is? Wow. You're so smart. You should be doing this experiment. We're going to have to count down really loud from 5, okay? So let's start counting. 5, 4,
Look, dude, what's wrong with
Put it in the
Can Roman do some of the...
Hi, my name is Jamal. I've been working here since almost a year now. I started late June of last year. I'm an educator, and a lot of people call me an edutainer. So a lot of the programs that we do, I just go all out, have fun, crazy characters, obviously, make it fun for the kids and everything. But yeah, that's like really what I love about doing here. Whenever I can see a smile on the kid's face, even on my co-workers' faces, that's like what brings me great joy. And that's kept me working here. As you can tell, I'm a performer, I'm an actor, so I do like a lot of social media platforms. YouTube, that's just my name, JamalTAMKS. I also have Instagram, I am _Jamal Takes, it's spelled the same way. I have TikTok, that boy ThatBoyJamal. So yeah, if you look me up, you'll find me, I'll be everywhere.
And what you got going on at your table?
So here we have an awesome scavenger hunt. That's something that we do daily at the Children's Museum. This week is our Fun on the Farm week, so that activities are themed as such. Usually the kids will take this clipboard, and there's 8 pictures usually, and there's 4 upstairs on the top level, and then 4 downstairs. So once they find them all, they can take the crayon, mark them off. Once they mark them off, they come back and get an awesome little prize from our prize box. Yeah, so we have a lot of stickers, sometimes we have tattoos, bookmarks, all the good stuff, So yeah, they love it. It's one of our most popular activities, and yeah.
Hello everybody, like I said, I am Farmer Q of Crest Outdoors, and we're at the SoilFamily Expo 2022. The thing that made me really interested in gardening from the very beginning was the fact that my grandfather, he had a garden. He didn't just have any garden though. He had watermelons, he had collards, he had purple hull peas, he had everything in that garden. And let me tell you, he was a bad boy with it too. He got out there and he got after it. I've always been studious, I've always been interested in learning, but when I failed at that watermelon plant, the real professor came out and he was like, no, we are not gonna let this happen. So I get on Google and I start looking up everything. And I look it up. And that first year I didn't have any success, but the next year we moved to a different house, planted raised beds, brought dirt in from somewhere else or brought soil in from somewhere else, added some amendments to it, got it all nice and rich. And we planted those watermelon seeds, and guess who had their first watermelon harvest that next year? A little bit about what I plan to do with what I've learned up to this point. I want to go around the United States and I want to teach people. I want to teach people based off of the problems that they're having, wherever their farm might be. But I also want to experience it to a degree. So I have a long way to go. I have a very long way to go, but we're getting there. And I can't wait to share my journey with everybody else as we go and fulfill our journey and fulfill our destiny and our calling. But hey, I wanted to say, God bless you all. And you know what that means, right? You know what that means? Do you know what that means? Oh, okay. Well, that's Farmer Q.
All right, Soil Fam. We appreciate y'all coming in, hanging out with us at the SoilFamily Expo.
Along with Brampton Gardeners.
It's been a great time, a lot of fellowshipping and teaching, and we have enjoyed ourselves. So, hope y'all enjoyed it with us. Thanks for coming through.
Until next year.
Peace. Hey. What's up? Soil brothers and Soil sisters.
Soil family.
How y'all doing? What's going on?
Hey, we doing good. Hope y'all doing good too.
He is Bobby, and I am Sherry. We are Black's Tropical Homestead.
Okay. So what we got here today, what we working with on today, because we got a lot of beautiful things that looks like we working with. I want y'all to chop it up and let us know what we working with before we just really get into it.
So today is our first annual SoilFamily Expo, which is a YouTube meetup. Content creators from all over the world come together and encourage and teach how to grow. Grow your own food. So what are we growing, babe?
Yeah, we got excellent content creators like Crest in the house.
Shout.
All right, so right here we got different ways of growing things in containers, right? So as you can see, I have a milk crate over there that's growing a fruit tree. All right, and then we got a bucket there that's growing tomatoes. I have another bucket here that I got strawberries growing in. Also, a pineapple growing in the pot. All right, so what we're doing is actually showing people who don't have much growing space different ways of actually growing. And there's many more ways than this, but just to give some people some general ideas on what they can do in their situation, we decided to bring this stuff out. We also got a little plant up here called a stevia plant. So we figured that'd be interesting to let people taste
sugar in a pot.
Sugar in the pot, growing on the tree.
So can we taste it right after you get done running down what y'all are talking about? I'd love to.
That's the reason for it being out here. And she said we are the host of the SoilFamily Expo. So we do have some merchandise that we are selling, which is some water bottles and some t-shirts.
We do have swag bags for all of our participants, and they are full with goodies. So, compliments of SoilFamily Expo sponsors.
Beautiful.
So we have some seeds from So Right and from Baker's Creek. They have they are contributors to the SoilFamily.
So feel free to help yourself with seeds, stickers, water. We have Coca-Cola as another sponsor. They donated all the water and soda. We have Dunkin' Donuts, coffee and donuts, another fabulous sponsor. And we definitely like to thank Queensboro Bank and Trust, another beautiful sponsor that helped put all this together.
It's a beautiful display and it's a beautiful event. Man, it's some great times happening out here today. So why don't we go ahead and try the stevia? You gonna get in here too?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
So you just take a leaf and pop a leaf off.
Okay.
Just a leaf?
Yep, just a leaf.
I'll just pop this one off right here.
And eat it and let us know what you get.
All right. So let's see what we got.
I got your reaction.
Oh, hey, wait a minute. That's good. She like, let me hit that back.
She's looking at the plant like, what the world was that?
Man, that's good.
So that's stevia, and it is a sweetener. You probably are familiar with the stevia packets, what they sell in the store.
So basically all they do is dry the leaves out and crush it and whatever and make the...
Sydney's still looking at the plant.
She's like, I gotta have that.
Gotta take that home.
I have the hardest time growing stevia.
Really?